Welcome to the video. How's everybody doing? It's Friday night. Man, it's been a long week, hadn't it? So I managed to save this thing. This is the last of our bags. Managed to save it all week. Of course, having that bag from the Goodwill, Shop Goodwill online helped. So it is Friday night. Friday night lights. The lights of the camera are on. The light above here is on. We got all the lights on in this room are on to help us see. Now I haven't seen anything marked, just looking. So who knows if something is hidden in there for the gang. The gang's all here. Yep, pretty much about the way we left them. Gang's all here. There's Billy Bob. He's got that look of anticipation, doesn't he? Sheila's patiently waiting for another ring. And Billy Bob has been getting gold, so don't feel too sorry for him. And we've got our backup here in case we don't get a message from the jewelry bag, a spiritual message. We usually do from these bags because it's such a hodgepodge. Nothing like a jewelry bag or jewelry jar. Here's the red hats again. Oh, that's a pin. Okay, the red hats, made in the USA. Starting off with that. So Edward in the UK reminded me, well basically he said, I can't wait to hear the exciting news or whatever. I made the video yesterday and forgot to tell y'all, the dumpster dive video, that there's been a slight change at the dumpster. It may not mean anything, but I always try to read the tea leaves every day to see how my fortunes there may fare. I don't know what this is, but it's cute. I think it's wood. I didn't get to go today, y'all. I didn't get to go there, and I did not get to go to my favorite thrift store where I find these, and I've been having a feeling, so I'm gonna go there probably around 10 in the morning tomorrow when they open at 9, because transportation issues, I could not get there today. So I didn't, the whole point of that story is I did not, this is it was gold tone, but the gold has come off. I lost my train of thought here. I'll get back to it. It's been a long week, that's all I can tell you. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure this week. This is like a clay or whatever. I don't know what these are, but they're like stone. Is this coral of some kind? Real crude coral? I really don't know. And this is stone, and this feels like stone, but it's a little different. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't get to my thrift store today that I wanted to get to. So I don't know for sure, but yesterday at the dumpster, I did get to it. The nice manager was there. She left. I haven't seen the mean manager in about a week, but that's happened before. However, the mean nasty sign that the mean manager put up, those two signs that say, it says, well, I got a tangle, I'm trying to tell y'all this. There's our message. That has a maker's mark. One time the mean manager put up new signs on a day that the nice manager was not at work. And she printed them out and put them up back there, and it said something like, two of them saying the same thing, I think. If anyone is caught removing anything from the dumpster, the police will be called. No exceptions. Because I had permission, even from her at one point. Well, this looks pretty. Well, I got real quiet, didn't I? I'm going to try to remember, keep remembering my story. $9.25. I thought this looked good, but I was like, where's the mark? This looks so good. It's tarnished in just the right way. I'm going to remember, I'm talking about the signs. Is that? It's not a candelabra. It's an M, I think. Can y'all see the 925? Barely. But it's there with the M on the top. Beautiful. We got silver. Friday night lights. Friday night silver. Friday night sterling. Yay. Woohoo. We'll always get that monkey off our back. Now, you know, if we don't get anything else, that's okay. But we got that. Aunt Bunny wants it. She wants it bad right now. She's like, that's mine to clean. I see a little tarnish, a tiny little bit of tarnish. She'll get that tiny bit of tarnish off of there and get it sparkling. This is a nice cross. It's just a very nice design. All right. Yay. Yay. I know y'all are happy. Y'all are always so happy for me and for all of us, especially for Billy Bob. This, I don't know what this is. This is some kind of stone. Some kind of stone. So anyway, I'm going to have to backtrack later and tell y'all the story of the original sign, which was put up by the nice manager. She's the manager. The other one is the assistant manager. GJD. Who's that? Now, isn't these called door knockers? I hope we have the other one. I need to look that. I'm going to leave this to the side. Need to look that one up unless y'all know who that is. Or is that, it looks like a G, yeah. So anyway, those signs are removed. I don't know if another diver removed them. In other words, I don't know what I'm going to find tomorrow when I go back. I'm hoping she removed them because that was the deal, was that they took it, the mean one took it to another level. Oh, and it said 24-hour surveillance too. Remember, y'all, I thought it was, they had, I kept looking for cameras, and then they had like a little, like a, I don't know, ceramic dog sitting right there, and it was there for days. I thought they had a nanny cam in that and all this stuff. Because they're just hardcore. These are pretty. These are like tumbled, and then they have a little bit of a facet on them. Are these agates? They're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. We're going to give that to Shelly. She's got some coral and some agates so far. So anyway, hopefully, because if that's the case, then guess what? I've got permission again. That's the way I look at it. Because the signs on the side that were put up by the nice one, this place is historically, oh look, I think we have a match. Yeah, we're getting them, so we have a match. Historically, this place has had problems with their dumpster. And I think in the past they've locked it, because I've even found a bag that said dumpster key. I literally have a key that says dumpster on the tag, like this is the key to the dumpsters. They probably gave up on that because it's so much trouble. Now, this same establishment in the other little town has a very short dumpster, and they have a bar on it, and it's locked. So I don't ever want them to get that idea, but this dumpster it's really tall and it's hard to lock it, I think. Anyway, the other signs say that were first put up there said you cannot get inside the dumpster because the man on the bike that just got out of jail. What? Wait a minute. What's this gonna be? SP. It says SP. He would get in the dumpster when they were still there. Any time of the day, it didn't matter. And they got tired of that because they open that back door and they throw stuff out over the railing. And the nice manager told me one time, she goes, you and then she said my competition's name, y'all are the only two we don't run off. She said, one day I threw something out and I think I hit the guy, the little man that gets in this thing. So I said, well, no, ma'am, I won't be getting in it. But she had put a sign then to try to do something about him that said, anybody in it is gonna get, don't get in it or we'll have to call the law. And so that was fine with me because I'm not getting in there. Hold on. This doesn't have the pearl, but it looks a lot like this one, doesn't it? And it got real quiet. The light's gonna get changed. Anyway, let me make sure I got to the end of my story. Okay, that's the original one. I think I got to the end. Let's have a tea break for a second. So I'm drinking I got a little 2-bag mix. One of them is a little bit of, the Sleepy Time's my staple, and then a little bit of some kind of a green tea, all celestial seasonings. Green tea with the, vanilla bean or something. And I'm just about worn out these 2 tea bags. That's good. Green tea doesn't really keep me awake if I just have 1 bag because it doesn't have that much caffeine. So hopefully when I go back, it was her, the nice one, that removed that nasty sign. And it won't be put back up. If so, then, I do wait for her to leave. But now I don't have to worry as much if that's the case. So that's the good news. And the other good news is this is a match. This is just exactly a match. I don't know if you'll be able to just tell that it says something on there. Is it going to focus? It's so hard. It's written right on top. You're not going to be able to read it. I'm trying to get the light right where you can see it's 14K written on there, and then I think it has another. It's not showing. Took me a long time to read the other one, and I had to go to different lighting. This is like a sun lamp. But anyway, you can tell that they are the same. So Billy Bob gets gold on a Friday night. And this thing comes off easy, so it might even be in the bottom, but I mean, they have to separate that on purpose, don't they? One gold in 1 bag and now another. I mean, I don't know, maybe not, but I still think they spend a little more time because they're baiting me with gold and silver, but I'll take the bait every time. Billy Bob, you had that promising look in your eye. Yeah, you did when we started. So look what we got for you. We got you some gold. Everybody likes to see you bob. Likes he's bobbing. This is your new gold. Look at, man, Billy Bob, look at that. Sheila, what do you think, Sheila? She's kind of shaking a little bit. There we go. She's just so happy for him. He's like, yep, that's what I thought. Always get the gold. Just a matter of when. Not a matter of if, just a matter of when. Oh, and he's also telling me, give that Aunt Bunny her cross. Is she your sister, Billy Bob? I thought she was Sheila's sister, but... Oh, the sister-in-law. Oh, okay. Yeah. Billy Bob, we're going to keep her happy. So there you go. Sister-in-law. This is pretty. That is really pretty. That looks like gold, but I don't think there's going to be a mark. It does not when you turn it this way. But that side looks really good. I mean, that is really a nice pin. Is that a bee? What is that? Yeah, that's a fake pearl, so that's not going to be gold. That's a pretty bee, isn't it? Busy as a bee is what we are tonight. Busy as a bee. How was y'all's week? Are y'all relaxing? Are y'all glad it's Friday night? My goodness. No matter who you are, what you do, there's something about the Friday nights. And I hope I can get another. I'm not going to untangle all this. This is just a big mess. I can tell that this thing's going to be a lot of trouble. Look at that. And who's on there? The Roman Emperor? Who's giving us the trouble? France, something French. I don't know who that is, but they are nothing but a troublemaker. I'm going to find out. I think that's just fake. A fake made up emperor or something. Okay, anyway. Wanted to get this separated from it, but so we'll just pull it out. I think it's 2 necklaces. This one's kind of cool. Couple of bangles. Oh, this reminds me of those the ones from the dumpster, except it doesn't have any wear. Those are pretty. It's loose. It's a little bit wiggly. Those are pretty. I sure would like to find, is it topaz? It's that color. I'd like to find something, a smoky quartz. Never have come across a smoky quartz that I know of. That's pretty nice though. This is pretty. It's plastic. It's all plastic. Pretty colors. And this one here. Got an earring. One of the viewers is going to try the Sleepy Time. She said she ordered her some from Amazon, so let me know how you like it. And I just got to where I look forward to, because I kind of drink coffee in the morning at work, and then I drink like a cold bubble water, and then I drink flat water or whatever. Oh, look, we have a pair. Those are kind of cute. They kind of remind me, they have like a nautical feel to them. I was going to say, that seems like the right time, but it's not. I think that just says China. I'll be going in the watch bin. So yeah. Yeah, it was just an issue with the transportation today, so I couldn't. This looks good on the outside, but on the inside it does not. I don't see a mark. But do we have a match? Yes, we do. This one has some corrosion, but that'll clean off easy. Look at that. We have another match. They're nice. Like, I'm thinking it should be sterling, but they're not. Anyway, Jesus is the reason for the season, everybody. I started watching these videos. I came across it by accident. A lady, it's like from the 90s. She, and I think she's still around, but she's older. She can communicate with animals telepathically. And I forget her name right now. Look at this. This is an articulated fish. That's kind of neat. I like that. And so I watched a few of her videos. They're so interesting. Today is Olivia's, 10 years ago today, she gave birth to her puppies. She was pregnant when we found her. And, you know, we had the pound trapper and all that, and she was wild as she could. She was terrified of people. And so she was with us for a week and had to get used to us. And then she had her puppies. And boy, she had to get over her fear after that because she needed help. I can't remember how many she had, 6, something like that. And one of them, we got homes for all of them through the shelter. Made sure every day we would go and make sure they got a home. I'm not able to untangle this mess either. I just don't see any markings. I think this is plastic. So the one that kind of looks like her, that is black and white, she had beautiful puppies. I believe she's part pointer, even though she doesn't have the coloring. I believe she's part German pointer. But her puppies came out like pointers and labs mixed. And I think the dad was a lab. That's pretty. It's some pretty glass beads on there, y'all. Really pretty beads. Very nice. So, the one that was black and white that looks like her, but the head looks like a lab, she's huge. We called her Tulip when she was little. She was the runt, but boy, she's huge now. We were able to visit her for several years, and then both of her elderly owners died, and their daughter has her now. And these are cute. The daughter's just not as friendly or inviting. And I don't run across her in town or anything. And but I'm thinking about Tulip today, who is 10 years old today. And the other ones. I mean, I would like to visit her without Olivia, because now that, you know, they don't get bringing a dog, even if it's your mother, out to your house where you've been on the property, she doesn't get to go anywhere. She's not socialized. She's like the property dog. I mean, she's got a great life. lives on about, I don't know, 100 acres. So she did, respect Olivia when she was younger, but I think Olivia gets very nervous. She's miserable, so I wouldn't take her. But Tulip, she likes us. But I don't want her to think we forgot her, but, it's just not happening. This is plastic, but this is nice. This is a nice pendant. Nice pendant. That was a decent bracelet, really. Little charm bracelets here. I think that is a fabric. That's a fabric earring. Yeah, a woven fabric earring. A little bit different. This looks sterling. I got a little dust or something. I don't want to cough. No, it's not. There's nothing on the hang tag either. It's got a lot of green, but it sure looked like it could be. But it's not. That baffled me. It's an old clasp. I mean, look at that clasp. That's old. It just looks like it should be, but there is some green. I know that, sterling can have green because it's not 100% silver. I think it has some copper. That's pretty worn out, that one. Pretty worn out. Let me see. Got some tarnish down in there. Nope. Oh, this has a little bit of a hang tag. Anybody know who that is? Looks like a P on both sides. Somebody's bound to know that one. Silver tone. Looks like they should be sterling, but I don't think they are. Probably brass beads. Bangles. Several bangles. It's kind of pretty colors. This is brassy. It was gold toned at one time. Like a copper. What is this? Is this anything? It's like a little choker thing. I don't see any markings. Doesn't quite look like it would be sterling. This looks pretty. I see a marking there. I think I do. Okay, I'm going to try to brace my hand here. I think I see 925 on there. STR 925, maybe. Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah. STE. Oh, well, excuse me. STE 925 on both sides of that. So I'm just hoping it's not broken. This kind of looks weird here. These pearls are not real. I'm not sure what they're just, wow, they're not real. They're like kind of, I don't think they're real, but even if they were, they have a coating on them that's coming off and bubbling up. But this is some pretty little silver, like liquid silver, I guess. That's nice. We like that. Yay, more sterling. Billy Bob says, give her to her right away. All right, Billy Bob. Well, Billy Bob, we got to get Sheila a ring, Billy Bob. What do you think, Billy Bob? Got to get Sheila a ring. Well, he says Sheila's happy for him because he got gold. Friday night gold for Billy Bob. This is pretty. Very pretty, festive brooch, angel pin. I don't see a mark. That might clean up okay. The gold tone looks a little worn. Oh, we got a match to this other one. Now I don't see what I did with it. Here it is. What kind of, what is that? That's a stone, isn't it? It's not a real pearl. Don't know what kind of stone that is. Probably howlite, and I don't know howlite when it's its natural color or something like that, right? Little cheapy. This is lightweight. I thought it had potential, but it's very lightweight. Let's see if I can get it turned and so y'all can see it did have a lot of potential. Oh gosh, some of y'all are getting the most awesome bags and vintage and everything. Anyway, it has a little bit of this really nice blue on it. That's pretty. I thought that looked pretty cool through the bag. That is festive for our Friday night, isn't it? You can just hear some saxophone playing. That would be some good music to add to the video. I don't see any marks, but it's very nice, you know. If you play that instrument, this is nice enough that you would wear it when you're playing it somewhere. People would see that. Is this a ring? We've had these before. In fact, there's one over there. I don't think they're rings, so I'm not gonna call it a ring. And in fact, I'm taking this one back from Sheila. They gotta be something else. Throw it in the craft bag for somebody that can do something with it. That's a cute little candy cane. I like candy canes, don't y'all? There's a street in town when I was growing up. At Christmas, we would go over there at the Christmas lights. And we called it Candy Cane Lane. We would always tell my stepdad, he'd always be like, let's go by Candy Cane Lane. Well, a few years ago, we were looking at houses to buy, or date, well, we were dreaming. And found one over there with a bunch of camellias. And several of the people still put up the candy canes. They would line the whole, both sides of the street. And went there last Christmas, and you know, unfortunately, as older people die that live there and move on, other people are not that into the candy cane lane. So there's gaps in the candy cane lane. And it's cute because even some newer people, they're like, you know, younger people or other people that didn't grow up there, you can tell that they had candy canes made to participate, because theirs are not quite like it looked like somebody made. Oh, I think this is a match to that other sterling. Do I still have it over here, or did I put it in the treasure box already? Here it is. This is the other one. It's a match. It is sterling. So we have 3 sterlings. So we got a match to that. 3 sterlings tonight and a gold. It says sterling up there. I just remember the last time I looked it up. 925 FAS, I think. And it is gold, you know, that vermeil, I think is called, spelled vermeil, when it's sterling with a gold plating. And that's got quite a bit of green, so that's going to get cleaned up. Aunt Bunny, how come you didn't clean the other one, huh? Didn't get to clean the other one yet. So anyway, it's kind of cute because some of the people that are new to that street have had their little candy cane lanes. Candy canes made. But the Lord had other plans, and He's got me at this property. I was disappointed because at the time I could not. I didn't have all the down payment, and I couldn't get in. We looked at the house, and we were dreaming, and we loved it. And now I'm glad we didn't get it because it was near bad neighborhoods. You all know how some of the older neighborhoods in town that had fine houses are now. I'm hoping this one's gold because it just has that different look. It's a pendant. It's a pendant. Let me try to look. Boy, it looks good. I guess I've been watching too many metal detecting videos. I think somebody found a gold angel pin, which I've never found. This looks really good. I don't see a mark right now. And there may not be one on there. It just... I'm still kind of looking. I guess not. But it looks good. It's not. It's a pendant. Small gold angel pendant. I'll try to test it, but that amount of gold plating, I don't know how reliable my little test will be. I don't know. You can picture that actually on a chain that was marked. So been watching a lot of not a lot of metal detecting, but some of the people I watch, if they say gold, well, I click on there and watch it, you know. Well, we got another red hat. I got so many different varieties of these. This can be a pendant or a brooch. That's pretty cool there. Another red hat, big one, nice one. Nice enameling on there. We're getting to the bottom of our bag. And we do have the one message. This is a long, like 20 inches on one side, maybe more. I think it was even longer. Pink and black. You would double it up. It even has that, but you can certainly get that over your head pretty quick. this looks promising here, but I'm not sure. It could also be yeah, it's pewter. It's pewter. I thought maybe it would be. It's pretty though, isn't it? And it has a mark. I need to just get that pin in there. See if y'all can see the mark. What does that say? I'm gonna have to look with the loop. She's pretty, isn't she? Very nice. Pretty gold, little gold horn she's blowing. Somebody's bound to want that. P-A-D-A, Dana, maybe? Maybe Dana, D-A-N-A. Put that to the side, look that one up. That's a pretty earring, hematite, heavy. That's pretty, I like that. Has a little dust on it. It's like a lighter gray than I'm used to seeing. Vintage earring. Don't see a maker's mark. Heart pendant. I don't know if that says something or not. We'll look. This is chunky and heavy. Does that say something, or am I just having Friday night? Am I just dreaming? Let me see. Oh yeah, it says something. It's not gold. It's the next best thing. Next best thing. 925 FAS. Hey, another sterling. And this is heavy. Another vermeil. Wow, nice. Aunt Bunny, you're not going to have to clean this one, Aunt Bunny. Bunch of sterling today. I'm still going to go over the last couple finds, but I don't want today's to get mixed in. That's a big, heavy sterling. Wow, I am happy with that. Let's look at the last few finds. Love that color. I think I have one of the, yep, have one of these, so we're going to put a pair again. By the way, on my eBay, I put all the jewelry back on there. I think we have one of these too. I'll try to remember to put a link to my eBay store. I'm terrible about that. In the description. So this stuff isn't on there, but other stuff, recent craft bags. Those are nice, aren't they? And then this is the last piece here. It looks like it probably goes with, this is the bracelet. Is this not an exact set? Is this a set? It's not marked. And it's missing quite, I don't know if that could fly or not. Maybe. Some of the gold tone is missing more closely to this clasp area here. So that would be a set. So to sum it up, we got the sterling, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and the one gold. Sheila did not get a ring tonight. Did not get a ring. We got some agate or whatever this is for Shelly and Cluck. I believe this is possibly some kind of coral. I don't know. There's different kinds of coral. I'm not an expert. Jesus is the reason for the season. Okay. Thank y'all for joining us on Friday Night Lights, everybody. I'll try to do my best to get another nice jewelry bag. Definitely, if they have several, we'll do another one before next Friday. But if they don't, I'm just trying to get a bag for Friday. See y'all next time. Have a great weekend.